Then I started Tom Cummins in the energy business years ago, and Jim Mathers. I started Jim Mathers in the energy business years ago as well. In fact, that was Jim's first time he ever owned a business. So I have very good stats in this area of helping business people and achieve a lot of success. In addition to that, I have a company called Accelerated Training Solutions, and we build L. Ron Hubbard-based training for consulting groups. So every major consulting group in the United States, whether it be Kevin Wilson, Fred King, Louis Cologne, Jeff Lee, Sean Kirk, all of them use training programs that Accelerated Training Solutions has put together over the years. And what they have found is they not only get more people stably on their programs, but they actually get more reach for the bridge and more people stably on the bridge. And that's by actual statistics. So what I wanted to do is actually give you an R factor of what we're going to do and what we're going to present aboard the free ones. The first thing you need to know, we're very much into, and Patrick is very much into coaching people. So it's not just a convention with a series of seminars. In addition to that, you're actually going to have access to both Patrick and myself, and we will act as your coach. So we'll be in the Caribbean. I actually think we're going to be down in St. Kitts for this particular trip, which is going to be awesome. And so you'll have the opportunity to get one-on-one coaching in regards to your business and your exact situation. One of the things that constantly comes up and the questions that asked is, how does this apply to me, and why should I come? Well, one of the reasons they should come is, A, it's the free wins, and then you're going to get a tremendous boost and booster in regards to your dynamics and to expand across your dynamics, to really get into power across your dynamics. And then in addition to that is to really achieve prosperity. And we're going to focus on that and really help bring that about. As a way of an R factor as to what we're going to cover, if I was to say here, we got tone 40 at the top, right? And then in the book of basics, LRH goes over the subject of tone 40, describes tone 40 as goals of a causative nature. So we're going to create, and we've created a whole program and drills and coaching in regards to helping people get goals of a causative nature. This is very important because goals of a causative nature are goals that they create and they take responsibility for and make become reality. So we're going to have a whole program just on this, and then we get into, we come down here, we got tone 30, right, in postulates. So this is obviously very important. People are very, very always interested in this particular subject. So we have a whole seminar and coaching and drilling on postulates, so helping you get control of your ability to postulate and make those postulates become reality. Then we come down to, we got tone 22, which is games, right? Now this is an incredibly awesome subject, and because games are comprised of freedoms, barriers, and purposes. So we're going to have a seminar just on the subject of purpose and helping people really understand and be able to utilize that and be cause over that. We can acknowledge the barriers. We can look at the barriers. One of the biggest barrier to production is what? HE&R. So we're going to teach them how to overcome that. We have tremendous material in regards to that. In addition to that, the big thing is the freedoms. What freedoms do you have? And so one of the things would be the freedom to create, the freedom to knowledge. We're going to, not only L. Ron Hubbard's knowledge, which is indispensable, but then actual experience in putting that knowledge to use to making it so that you and others can flourish and prosper. The ability of freedom is actually responsibility, ethics. Another freedom, control. So you got the KRC. These are freedoms in games. We're going to have seminars on all of this with drills, with coaching, so that you can get totally at cause and understand what your freedoms are. One of your freedoms in business is the ability to do public relations, marketing, sales, finance, delivery, and that whole system, and really understanding how to control that system, and that is actually tools to make your goals of a causative nature come true. This is incredibly valuable data. People have paid Patrick and I, tens of thousands of dollars for this knowledge, and it's an incredible opportunity for people to come to the Free Win, spend a week with us, and we'll share our knowledge and our experience with people to help them get cause over in these areas. Then you come down here to, I love this, right? So now you got tone 20, which is action. So LRH tells us you cause things by action, not by thinking dim thoughts. Reference called OT orgs. So what we're going to teach you and help you is get into action to make all of that come true. And we have a tremendous amount of material on this. We have a tremendous amount of L. Ron Hubbard hatting and drilling and coaching that we can put together, and so that when you leave the ship, you're going to be in this tone level. And making it happen, and actually making your ability to flourish and prosper go to levels that you've never experienced before. One of the things that I realized when I'm putting this all together here, when we're looking at games, freedoms. Well, we have mega superstars in our group. Bob Duggan, Michael Babak. And I can tell you, and I will go over with you, what they have that we all should be striving for to reach higher goals and higher states of prosperity. We have guys, tremendous guy, Grant Cardone and Craig Jensen. These are superstar business people. I'm going to go over and explain in this exactly why they have achieved what they have achieved in life. Amazing. It's amazing data, actually. It's all based on LRH, all of this. So you get into this, you're now operating at the top of the tone scale. So if you operate at this, your level and your ability to flourish and prosper will go to brand new heights. Patrick and I have a very strong purpose to help others in our group flourish and prosper. We need more players. We need more people to participate to make the 4D campaigns bigger. We need more people to get up the bridge. We need this to expand our religion and our reach. So I welcome any questions. You will have a way to contact me on as part of this. And so see you aboard the Free Winds.